Okay, hey, what's up, you guys? So, I want to say I just got over definitely an energetic purge, but I wanted to get on today and talk about the occult. So, yeah, I just had a lot of ideas, kind of just running around. And for myself, I'm always someone that I can either journal the ideas or make a video. So I thought might as well just take the time that I have, whatever battery percent, make the video. Okay. So lately I've been really pondering about my roots, right? As a lot of you guys know, or those who tune into the channel know, I'm someone that practices the occult, right? OccultCatTv. I'm someone that really loves to understand and better understand the nature of reality, right? And the word occult, which means to some secret, to others hidden, right? It is that which we cannot see. The occult is the hidden and unseen realms of this reality, right? So it's not always the things that you see physically are going to be what's best for you. Sometimes it's going to, or it's that woman in the red dress situation, right? A lot of the time we want to go to our more carnal desires. We want to go with what we want. But spirit isn't always like this. Sometimes it's actually the opposite of what we are seeing, we are feeling. And it's actually this feeling that is the magic in which we all possess. Everybody has different magic. Everybody feels everybody feels differently. How you feel, what you feel about, why you maybe have emotions or energy towards music and you want to play guitar, or you want to practice an instrument, or maybe you're someone that loves studying, right? There's many different muses that each of us, and as I say that, there's a whole bunch of flies everywhere just flying around. So Beelzebub, there's a whole bunch of muses in which we can embrace, and we all have a different muse. Your spark of inspiration within yourself and wishing to what you desire to create for yourself, this is all going to be based off your own spark, your own soul, your own journey, right? um and then okay, so we got a few people in here. So hey, what's up, you guys? So we got Marzaka was first. What's up, family? Good seeing you here. How goes the fitness journey, my friend? How goes the journey? How have you been? What's up, Marzako? The real Hey, what's up, family? We got the real black magician in the house as well. Hey, thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up, you guys. Um, what's up, fam? Okay, I see you. There's been flies harassing me for days. Yeah, everywhere I go, I see flies. So a lot of that, it's Sunday as well, so a lot of that Beelzebub energy. The magical magician. What's up, family? Hey, mentor. Hey, we're definitely. I have the pure. I have the pure aim and sole purpose to really bring forward a lot of energy when it comes to understanding the occult today. So let's get into it. Also, you guys, this is my friend's mural. Um, but that got finished. I love the cheetah. I believe that's a cheetah and then a goddess. Um, what's up, magical magician? Glad to see you. It's actually been a while since I saw you. Know if you are here today, you guys have been called. Um, I've truly been pondering a lot about what to talk about, and I don't speak unless I feel there needs to be something said, or unless I don't speak without intention. So let's have the intention to learn today. And then we got Primal Snake 91. I like that name, Primal Snake 91. The 10 energy. What's up, Primal Snake? Okay, so and it's 555 in the live. We got 4 people in here. If you guys could like it up, that would be dope. Helps me out. Um, yeah, just exchange for that wisdom, right? So I won't continue forward until we have 4 likes. Appease me with like. No, no, I'm joking. Okay, so let's get into this. Um, if you guys go way, way back to my content, I'm someone that my first videos was a tribute to Lucifer, and then as well a video with and no guys as well be interactive with the chat. So feel free to ask questions. Anybody wants to learn magic, the occult? Do you guys have questions on your mind? Has something magical or occult wise been happening in your life lately, and maybe you don't fully understand it? You know, right now is the time for it to get answered. So feel free to ask questions, you guys. I'll be here as long as I can. Go back to the beginning of my channel. There's a tribute to Lucifer and then a video of Bobby Hemmett. So who is Bobby Hemmett for those that don't know? At the beginning of my journey for myself, I was a metaphysician, right? I just saw everything as metaphysics. All the occult stuff, demonolatry to me was metaphysics. It all seemed the same. So when I found Bobby Hemmett or specifically Bobby Hemmett and Brother Panic, when I found their content, that's when I started to understand that, oh, this is the occult. This is the left-hand path, right? Where then I started to study material of, demonolatry, uh, universal laws, uh, ritual, invocation, as I say that, a car horn honked, and just taking magic to, I guess you could say, the next level, like truly going into ritual, right? So I didn't study that much before actually going into full on almost possession work. I think that took about 5 months or so. A lot of people will just read content. I was someone that more know, like, just give me it. I'm just gonna dive into it, which within the occult is not always the best to do, and I don't always recommend. There's a lot of people that also kind of just they put blood on everything, and they don't always know what they're the intention that they're putting into it, why they're doing it. There's just yeah, but that's more deeper when it comes to the occult, using blood or using your fluids and things of that nature. But anyway, so Bobby Hemmett was the first to help me to understand Shaitan, Satan, right? We could say the Satan and Baphomet are not the same, but the Baphomet energies, right? The energies of self mastery, evolution, things of this nature. So whenever I heard in the white aspect of the occult, reading books like Crowley and things like this, they really demonize or makes oh Satan, Baphomet, nigga. Like, but the thing is, it's not when you are looking at it from a shadow, it is that. It is dark, it is malefic, it is evil. But when you're someone that's coming to these beings as a emissary, Maybe you have an underworld soul, you're someone that is from the underworld, then it's not going to be as dark to your psyche or your ego. Maybe you're someone that is that's meant to work with these beings, right? As I said that it was 10:15 in the chat. So your soul will call you to work with different spirits. Mine just so happened to be Satan, right? Who in my opinion is a transgressor, just like Azazel, right? For those that don't know Azazel but more know Satan, very similar energies. If we were to look at Azazel, he is the way of the samurai, the way of the samurai. He is a being that teaches you to transgress your reality and evolve yourself, bringing yourself to the next phases in your evolution, right? Because that's what we are actually using the occult or all of these spirits, whether they be demons, angels, deities, you're using all of these energies to build that of your true will. You work with, or you like, let's go with myself. Okay, so for myself, I'm a shaman, right? This can also apply to witches if you are a witch. But as a shaman, there's different beings outside of this plane of existence in which I wish to commune with, right? And hey, Hannah, hey. And in a sense, when I am communing with these beings, in a sense, in the beginning, I had to go into ritual, I had to open the doors, right? But then over time, you remove your ego and you start to dissolve these layers of illusions that kept you from your true self. Your true self, the daemon, right? The greatest aspect of yourself that is the emissary between your higher self and this version of yourself right now. You could say in Dragon Ball Z, it's like when Goku goes Saiyan, right? Or Instinct, Super Saiyan. That's his daemon. We all possess a daemon, right? My daemon might be one of wisdom. So I'm a wise being. I'm able to speak wisdom or wise words. Your daemon might be a destroyer. Your daemon might be a of wealth and abundance. You might just be really good at banking and just know all these spiritual concepts of law or banking or wealth or health, right? Let's look at different demigods. Hercules, he had strength, right? His daemon, him being the daemon, right? Because he was two-thirds divine, he was closer to his daemon than most, and then he had to achieve that third aspect. If you are someone that is walking this path of working with spirits, you're unifying with the different spirits that you work with to uncover your truths. And then as you uncover your truths, these are the puzzle pieces that you are trying to put together, fit together, piece together through the different gnosis in which you acquire through the different spirits in which you work with, right? So we might work with a a sun god to alleviate depression, to obliterate our depression. We might work with a death goddess to understand depression, to understand death itself and dissolve depression in that way. So a oh hey Jessica, what's up Jessica? Um and then also we got Melik Taku. What's up Taku? What's up family? So a goddess in which I've been working with lately, actually with a friend, is Santa Muerta. a death goddess who's been teaching me a lot. Actually, a few friends, Santa Muerta, started to appear in their reality. So this has been a spirit that, I mean, I've worked with many different spirits in the occult, right? Or shamanically, whether they be Belial, Azazel, Asmodeus, um, Horus, Thoth. I work with the Egyptian pantheon, the Vedic pantheon, daemons, Goetia, right? But Santa Muerta has appeared through so many friends, especially lately and this year, for myself after doing I probably worked with her for about 3 years straight. Um, and now she's coming through other friends or she's appearing in their reality. And this also, and it was 1555 on the live stream as I said that. Um her candle, oh, the real, yeah, we got Zach. What okay, cool. I'm gonna answer Zach's. Why did that do that? That was weird. I'm gonna answer Zach's. That's trippy. One second, you guys. Zach's question. He also says he has the candles lit for Santa Muerta. Um, or the real black magician. What do you think about the Scarlet Woman? I came to a deep realization about this energy manifestation in my life. Then a few days later, Jeremiah posted one about Babylon on Patreon. Okay, so for the Scarlet Woman question pertaining to the occult, my ideas and my views have shifted a lot lately on the Scarlet Woman. Um, I will give my perspective and what I've experienced because, okay, so for myself, I was raising specifically one Scarlet Woman, and as I embrace this journey, and trust me, this is wisdom that I'm actually giving you right now because it took definitely pain to acquire this. So, the Scarlet Woman in the occult, when we are looking at Aleister Crowley, when I look at Crowley's journey as a beast, which I've heavily associated with for probably the past 8 years or so, him even inspiring me to get into demonolatry and working with Azazel and these spirits, Crowley seemed to have this ability to pull the Scarlet Woman energy out of women, r- rather because he emanated such dark matter energy. So I had a feminine one time tell me that I should speak to the soul of women, right? And as I speak to the soul, their soul, I notice that they will act completely out of character. And that's because they understand or recognize, whether they know or not, my energy on a subconscious level as many different things, as an emissary of source, right? As a god, as a deity, as a beast or antichrist, but also as a savior, right? Now, there's different ways in which you can approach this, but it's through sex magic is what I've realized is what really truly activates this connection with the Scarlet Woman. Because when a beast and Scarlet Woman unify in sexual liberation, they are actually shifting timelines for themselves. So there's and as I said that, there's a butterfly just flying off in the distance. So now I I was with one Scarlet Woman and we were dating for a very long time, and it there just so happens to come a point within the initiations within the cliff off. This is what I noticed, you guys, for myself. I had to break up with her. I had to leave the relationship not because I didn't care about the person, but because the connection was an attachment. Look at this not only as a Scarlet Woman situation, but also as a aspect of enlightenment. An en- Beelzebub. En- Enlightened beings cannot have romanticized aspects of love, or we don't romanticize things in the same way as a normal 3D relationship. This is also why I call them like 5D relationships. Uh but which is also different than a Scarlet Woman. So as I was with one, because I wasn't being receptive to the journey, I was in some ways because I also met another Scarlet Woman that each woman had different aspects or brought out different aspects of my own being and as well my own character, my own being and my own character. And that's why I realized for myself that being with one Scarlet Woman isn't for everyone. I also had 3 friends, or a few friends, which I know you also know this, the real Black Magician. Uh, they also had to leave their feminine at pretty much we all broke up at the same time. We weren't trying to do that, but when I started to talk to other people, they were telling me about these similar things. I would also let certain brothers know that if some people truly attach to the relationship, and I don't think it's not like I am not still connected to this person. I am, and I value what we shared and what we went through, but that's what evolution is. You have to let go of the things that are no longer serving you. So it's in the same way that I encountered another Scarlet Woman and I awakened her. So my view on the Scarlet Woman is now about raising the feminine. You elevate the feminine to where they're meant to be and you leave when you need to leave. And that's, in my opinion, that's having a relationship with different Scarlet Women. There might even be different feminines in your life that might realize uh that they possess this essence and this energy, and they might even come to you to start to learn magic, right? And maybe it might flourish into a sexual nature. So that's the thing about when we're dealing with the darker arts, you know what I'm saying? No, no, I'm joking. But that's a part of it is sex magic. You use that sexual liberating force to cut the old ties of the things that were no longer serving you. So as long as you are conscious of the connection in which you share with your Scarlet Woman, you will be you will be raising each other when you encounter a new one. So it's in that same way that I noticed that for the feminine, at the moment, I actually get more female clients than I do masculines. So it's kind of shown me that it seems that the raising of the bride isn't just dating or being with the Scarlet Woman, but it's actually raising Scarlet women through you could say knowledge and awareness. But then as well, if it's a part of if that interaction comes to you, sex magic. But I've noticed that me even just being in the presence of certain feminines, they're able to connect to the dark masculine through my essence and my energy being a conduit of a beast, of an antichrist, uh, but of a source being. So something that I've noticed about the feminine is that they need a masculine. They need a masculine to show the way, to guide the way. But it's not. But as well, the masculine does very well with the feminine essence because they are able to ground um, the feminine, and we can look at the feminine as she is the seer for a masculine. The feminine is the feminine is a seer in the relationship. If the feminine does not feel comfortable, if she doesn't feel grounded, she can't project the masculine's uh you could say empire, you could say energy, right? Because that's what these relationships, these connections are for. You're growing, you're evolving, you're reaching your next level with that, you could say that divine lover, if your Scarlet Woman is your lover, that divine counterpart. Uh, or you could even just say in magic, if you're, a masculine raising a feminine, or you feel like you're as well raising a feminine in your life. There might be specifically designated by the gods or the deities, the goddesses, a feminine, if you're masculine, a feminine in your life that you're meant to raise, right? Right? So a goddess that I was going to talk about earlier was Santa Muerta. She came into my life out of nowhere and then connected me with an old friend, and then this friend just so happened to want to learn magic. She just so happened to be a clairvoyant and be receptive to the energies, to the point that Santa Marta even actually tapped her on the back when we were hanging out, and she's like, "Did you tap me?" And I was like, "No, what?" I was like reading a book or something, right? And in a sense, this shows that how real these beings are, not just in, your reality, but in all of our realities interconnected. When you talk to a deity or a spirit, that spirit will then or might go and tell another person something, and then you create a connection through that spirit. This is it's powerful to be in alignment with this spiritual network, right? And Santa Muerta asked me to, in a sense, raise this feminine, not a full on cliffothic initiation, but to elevate her as a goddess, to show her who she is so that she can get to the next level in her ascension, right? She was someone that she was just waiting, like, what do I need to do? And sometimes as a masculine, I feel like that's what raising the bride is. We're brought into a moment where we can help the feminine to flourish and to grow, and how we perceive it egoically, will be all our own, but sometimes that's why we are placed into people's lives, is to help them grow and to help them evolve. And sure, maybe it might not be a forever thing depending on the connection, but it's what is meant in those moments. Um what's up, Super G? What's up, fam? Okay, so just had to mute it for a second. Okay, so Super G. Okay, so I'm watching South Park on, dude. I literally just I heard South Park earlier today, and I've been thinking of the Imagination movie a lot, pertaining to South Park because of how much relevance it has, especially all the episodes with Jesus in South Park. Like, I don't mean the funny Jesus meme character in it, but when they start to talk about like the rabbit, the hair club for men, and then it's a symbolism for the like or rabbits symbolizing like Astarte. Um, but okay, so he's okay. He's I'm watching South Park RN. Much truth and imaginative symbolism. Would recommend watching its evolution from start till today. That is a huge evolution. There's at least how many seasons are there's at least like 45 seasons. But the realm of imagination, the realm of cartoons. It, oh, there's only 25.
Yeah, I just was watching it last night actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because someone in the live was talking about it, and
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean,
just
there's
like,
still, and there is a lot of episodes per season. Some things have
okay,
8
there's like,
episodes per
okay,
season.
yeah,
They've got like 25 episodes per season, so it makes for a lot.
they got the full on seasons.
Yo, do you make marijuana?
Um, that was funny. Yeah, she was talking about weed. Um, so what is it? So yeah, that's a lot has been speaking in the external reality. What do you feel Super G led you to watch South Park? But okay, wait. No, yeah, I completely
So, what were you think South Park is spiritual?
huh?
You think South Park is spiritual or just evolved?
Um oh, someone was talking about looking at the evolution of it from beginning to like now.
Yeah.
And it's like cuz it even the animation style was so like blocky.
And crude.
Yeah, and now and that's like a pure manifestation cuz someone put energy into just creating something,
Yeah.
and then it's like it went so long,
Yo.
and they had to fight, especially they had to fight so much just to keep the show going. Like even Futurama, they had a few like lawsuits, I think, and they like lost them, and that I think that even like led to its like downfall.
I think it just restarted. They just released new episodes of Futurama, but it's been a minute.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I didn't. Oh, that's cool. Wow.
It's on Hulu. Just came out a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks.
You know?
That show had so much to it because it had a total of 62 years at Harvard. Everyone that worked on it
Wow.
made up.
That's crazy.
So it's like a lot of thought was put into it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's a Matt Groening work that Simpsons and not happily. What's that? Disenchanted.
Oh, I love Disenchanted. Oh, that was a
They
good
just
show.
came out with a new season of that.
Lucy.
Yep. Yeah. So they all have, a lot of innuendo in the backgrounds.
Yeah.
That's what I enjoy. Is the subtext.
This yeah. It says so much without saying
Yep.
it.
Oh my God, these flies! What the fuck? I don't know what more I can do. I went and got these little electronic things that worked at my brother's house that you plug in the house, and they have sticky pads on them. I didn't catch anything with those. They worked for my brother, not for me, so I returned them. I guess I can get more buckets and put them around the yard more. Just a lot of flies. Don't understand what's creating them.
Converse amongst yourselves, you guys. I'll be back 1 minute. Okay, cool. Um,
So are you and Jeff gonna do anything for his birthday?
but yeah, so you guys, I gotta head out. But I do want to talk more about the occult later on today. So have a good one, you guys. Have a good Sunday. Anybody that wishes to participate in the group rights, I'm doing group rights. I am doing consultations at the moment. And then as well, we do have the Patreon. So look into all of that. Have a beautiful day, you guys. Peace. I'm out. This is OccultCatTv. I'm your host, Atanu.